Hello everybody, this is Justin Sternaire and I'm going to do a quick demonstration of the Facebook fan page I'm putting together. Um, it's We have a timeshare down in Mexico. It's a group of resorts called the Palace Resorts and Spa, and I'm putting together a fan page, my member pricing for Palace Resorts and Spa. This is the inside of one of the rooms down there. And basically, I have a lot of friends that are always asking me, "Hey, Justin, what's up with your timeshare? Can I buy a week from you?" So on and so forth. And not that I don't enjoy talking about it, but I wanted to put together a site that has all the information, all the details, and then this way people can go there, see what they like, and then if they want something or are interested, they can give me a call. So the first thing I'm going to say is, if you're interested in learning more about the Palace Resorts, just go to their website. I mean, just go to Google, palaceresorts.com. This is their main page. And on this page, you can get information. I mean, they have a quick pricing chart right here. Altogether, I think there's 13 resorts. There's the Beach Palace in downtown Cancun, the Cancun Palace, the Sun Palace, um, the Moon Palace Golf Spa and Resort. That's one of my favorites. It's just outside of Cancun, but it's relatively close to the airport. And then about a half hour, 40 minutes from the airport is the Aventura Spa Palace. And overall, that is my favorite. We went there on our honeymoon. The other side is the Aventura Cove, but there's literally 13 resorts to choose from. So you pick out the one you like, you pick the package you want, and then I can work stuff up. Um, Basically, just to flip back to my fan page, all the rooms have these king size beds. They do have some with double beds if you're going down with kids. All of them have, a jacuzzi right in the room. Let's see what other pictures we have. That's, the sunrise right out, the back door from the, I'm a Palace Premier member, so we get preferred room choices, and literally this is right out our back door. There's my daughter running down to the beach the one day. Um, this is an overhead shot, and this is just part of the resort, but I mean, it's just well landscaped, huge long beach, and then I mean, this beautiful crystal clear water right there. Um, the pool, literally, there's normally, the south side and the north side, and I mean, the pool, you can get a workout. It's probably a mile and a half if you walk, throughout the whole pool. When you're sitting down at the beach, I mean, you can sit under these little umbrella areas and have your own little, slice of heaven. Um, they have this little cove over at the Aventura Spa, and you can sign out kayaks, and all your activities are included. This is a nice nighttime shot. Once again, this pool is just fun, just to snake along and wind along. All sorts of shows and stuff going on at night. So if you're interested in going down to Mexico and having just a really world class, all inclusive week, their weeks are 7 nights, 8 days. So literally, 2 hour flight down. They pick you up at the airport. They bring you back to the resort, and you're just having fun. So when you talk about, let's get back to the home page. Um, what's included? Sorry, here I'm trying to get to the. Um, let's go to destinations. This is a good shot. Basically, this is the Yucatan Peninsula. We're up in here, but basically, um, this is the tip of Mexico, and that's the Isle of Mujeres, and then it comes down. That's Cancun area. Then down in here, across from Cozumel, is like Playa del Carmen, and then there's some resorts. So all in here, you got 9 different resorts, and then there is some over here. But let's go back to resorts. And let's go to my favorite, the Aventura Spa Palace. So let's say, you decide you want to go to the Spa Palace. Um, let's go for some general information. First of all, this is an adults only resort. Now, this is a smaller resort. It's only 85 acres. The Moon Palace is like 123 acres. Down there they have states, and this is actually in Quintana Roo. But spacious lawns and gardens, all sorts of stuff's included. So you got your accommodations, they're included. Fine dining, there's 6 or 7 restaurants. You can go order off a menu. They do have buffets, but I mean, awesome food. All your snacks, top shelf drinks, 24-hour room service. So literally at 3 in the morning, your wife says, "Honey, I'm hungry." You can order chocolate cake, shrimp, steak. I mean, there's a nice menu, nice little salmon salad. They bring it right to your room. Coffee, 6 in the morning, you want some coffee. I mean, yeah, you can make it, but, why not have them bring it to your room? All your non-motorized water sports. So, I mean, kayaks, bikes, Hobie Cat boats, sunfish sailboats, all sorts of stuff. Those big 3-wheel bikes, the beach bikes that ride up on the water, they're included. You literally just go show them your room number, give them your wristband, and sign one out. Um, all sorts of tours. So like when you go and sign into the resort, they give you they basically assign you your own little concierge, and they'll give you a choice of all these different tours. You want to go tour the Mayan ruins or caves, or go snorkeling off site. Everything's included. Wireless internet throughout the whole resort. I mean, hopefully you don't end up working a lot, but if you need to, I mean, bring your laptop and go away. Unlimited long distance phone calls from your room. So I mean, that's a big savings right there. But the key that I like about this is you can eat and play at all the Palace resorts. So as a Palace Resort member, you can go stay at the Spa Palace. It's a little more quiet. It's tucked into this beautiful paradise, and then every day you're enjoying the spa if you want to use it. But then if you want to go into town and go shopping, they'll shuttle you up to downtown Cancun. There's 3 resorts right in Cancun, so you can walk into any of the resorts, start drinking, go sit down and have a nice dinner, and it's all included. You just say, "Hey, here's my wristband. I'm staying at the Palace Resorts," and it's all included. So that's one of the things that I like about the Palace Resorts. I mean, I consider this a 5-star all-inclusive. I mean, if you want to get the typical package you had in college, 5 nights, 6 days with airfare, $1,500 a person, but the food's okay, and there's not much included. I mean, that's a nice, inexpensive, all-inclusive. If you want, a really top-notch all-inclusive, I mean, they pick you up at the airport, they shuttle you to the hotel. All of your stuff's included. I mean, when you talk about activities, entertainment, I mean, at night they have all sorts of stuff going on. I'll try to dig up some of our pictures. Let's see here. Um, this is right by the pool. My father-in-law, the first day we got there, I said, "Dad, relax underneath the little tiki hut." But the grounds are manicured beautifully. And this is one of the pools. Literally, we just came out from breakfast. I wanted to get one of their pictures, but I mean, this pool just snakes around for miles. And if you notice, these chairs are in the pool. So you're literally sitting in 3, 4, 8 inches of water, depending on, where it is. And, as you're reading your book, soaking up some rays, you can just dip your toe right in the water. So, here's the chairs. They're kind of right up to your butt, but I mean, it just snakes around the whole pool, and, you can just sit there and soak it up. At one of the member sections, this is, a smaller pool. It's one of those endless pools, a couple 100 yards off the ocean. And, literally there's waiters walking around with whatever you want. You want a Del Zecchi's, you want a Corona. This is one of the sky decks. So like at night, it's really cool to just sit out here after dinner, and they have music playing, the bar's right there, and I mean, this is just one of, literally at each resort there's probably 5 or 6 of these. This is us getting ready to go down to breakfast, but I mean, literally we just walked out of our room. There's the beach right there. There's this nice path that snakes along. If you get lazy, they have golf carts, and I mean, they'll chauffeur you where you need to go. This is downtown Cancun at a very thin section, but the new resort in downtown Cancun, they have, like a 12th or 13th, 15th floor sky deck that, it's got a 360-degree view, and I just took this picture. It was an overcast day. We decided to go into town, and literally, from the bay to the beach, I mean, that's how thin it is. But it was this really cool sky deck where, you could have dinner, drinks, and get a really nice view of downtown Cancun. This was us. I think we were getting ready. I don't think we were leaving, but we were getting ready to go for a tour or something. This is out front. You wait for your transportation, but you know, my mother and father-in-law, my wife, myself, and we didn't have our son at that time, so that was our daughter Ariana. But literally just a really nice resort. This is an example of just one of the meals. Now, this was dinner for two, but it was their, you know, seafood buffet, and literally, um, you know, I was I was hungry, and I'll admit I ate most of that night. It was a Hassa night, but literally right off the menu, you can order this, and I mean, I didn't have to pay a tip. I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to get out my wallet. This was included, and I mean, if I wanted three of these, I could have ordered three of these. But this was the seafood smorgasbord for two, and you know, it was a great meal. So, like I said, if you want to go to the Palace Resorts, I'm going to have my Facebook fan page set up with all sorts of details and information. Um, as my guest, you know, as a member, you can really enjoy some of the enhanced benefits. You know, you get 20% off of any of the spa services. You get a discount on all the gift shops. I have half price rounds of golf. I don't even know if I mentioned they have a world class golf resort, two or three Jack Nicklaus golf courses. So let me see here. Palace Resorts golf. Um, I like to play a little golf. I mean, I don't make it about the whole trip, but literally, you can go down and they have some beautiful golf courses. Let me just find. I mean, a couple of these holes are just they're tucked into these mangroves, and it's really beautiful. But I mean, this is one of the packages where for the golfers they can stay pretty much on the golf course. You get a golf cart for the whole week, so literally you and your wife can take turns. And you know, let's say your wife likes to spa and you like to golf, it's the perfect package because literally, you know, the spa and the golf course are attached. So, and it's you talk about a meal. I went and golfed, and then afterwards, my wife had this awesome spa treatment for a little over an hour. My daughter and I were just playing by the pool. They had just got in some fresh grouper, and the chef pan seared me this beautiful piece of grouper. I mean, it had to be, you know, 10 or 12 inches wide. And I mean, you talk about fresh pan seared grouper and olive oil. It was one of the best pieces of fish I've ever had. And, you know, once again, it was all included. And I ordered some for my wife and for my father in law, and I had a second piece myself. But literally, you know, when you wake up for breakfast, oh, I got to find some of these. Let me see here. Resorts. They have pictures. I mean, the breakfast buffet is immense. I mean, probably there's a table that's 13, 15 feet long, and it's all just fruit, chopped up pineapple, papaya, oranges, tangerines, watermelon. And literally, you just take a plate, you grab some of this, some of that, and get some yogurt, and you bring it up, and there's, you know, a chef right there ready to blend you a fresh smoothie with whatever you want. So I mean, literally, you could have kiwi, oranges, pineapple, papaya, yogurt, and a little milk, and they blend you this beautiful smoothie. And you could have five of them. I mean, you know, whatever you want, whenever you want. There's food, drinks, activities. I mean, it's a really good place to go. And I don't want to bore you with any more details, but the easiest way to decide, come to the home page, pick out whatever resort you want, spec out your package. You know, they can include airfare or not. I recommend price it out without airfare. You know, do the hotel only. Pick when you want to go, when you want to stay, and see what their price is. And then as a member, I mean, I'm not allowed to publish my prices, but I can save you some money. You can buy one of my weeks, and not only will you get a good price on a wonderful vacation, but you can get some other amenities that a typical visitor wouldn't get. So this is going to be my new Facebook fan page, member pricing for Palace Resorts Spa. And this is Justin Sternaire saying, if you want to go on a nice vacation, I can, take care of you with a special price for the Palace Resorts. If you don't want to do it that way, I mean, please just check out palaceresorts.com and spec out your own trip. But it's a really nice resort, and thanks again for the opportunity. Justin Stranair, just offering some value to his friends and family.